Welcome back to another episode of Real Ass Affirmations Podcast. I'm Chisa Penix Brown, your favorite mental wealth lifestylist, and today I'm about to style you all the way up because I know that you deal with a lot of people and you interact with people who always think they know better. And sometimes they do, but when you know that you know what you know, and you know that they don't know better than you, sometimes you have to let them think that they know better. And I want to know, what would you do with a think I know everything motherfucker? What would you do with a think I know everything motherfucker? So this is important because there are people who want to outshine you. Like they want to just share that they know so much. And you're just sitting there being you, just being dope, just taking it in, just absorbing the energy. And you know, when you listen to this person, that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You know that they have surface level expertise. And we're going to use that word gingerly. Surface level expertise. And so what happens is on the outside, they look good, right? You check them out. You see what's going on. You look at a reputation. But what I need you to know is that people build reputations. And if you have not seen the quality of their work, then sometimes those reputations are built on bullshit. It's a lot of bullshit out there. It's like quicksand. So when people are telling you how great this person is, and then you get to experience them for yourself, what happens is you go under the surface and you see the cracks in the foundation. And then you can't look at that person the same exact way as you used to because you know the truth. And so in situations where things are public, sometimes these people want to inflate themselves in such a way that it would make themselves appear like they're bigger than they are. And you know that a lot of times their bigness, their largeness, their reputation, all of that is built on the backs of someone else, someone like you, someone who actually does the work. And what do you say to that when they are in a position and you are in a different position? And you know what I mean when I say a position? They're in a position of leadership. They're in a position where people are looking at them as if, oh my God, they're so great. But you know that they don't do the work. You know that they don't really know their shit, but they sound like they do. Now, let me tell you how to identify these people. I'm going to give you a very specific example of what they do. When they speak, they use other people's quotes because it sounds good. And so they want to quote all of the greats, yet they have no quotes of themselves because they have really not done anything. But they use those quotes because it sounds so good to everybody else. And you're just sitting here like, motherfucker, did you just remember a whole bunch of quotes? And then the answer is, yes, that motherfucker did. It's so funny to watch it. And so if you've never noticed it, you will then start to notice it because it's easy for these types of people to use someone else's work to boast on what they are pretending to do. And then these people will also have a team behind them. Don't forget about that. They will have a team that puts things together. They will have a team that makes things run flawlessly. And their job is to stand there and act as if they actually did something. And the thing is, the team is the one that's creative, the one that is bringing all of these things to you. But they'll act as if they've done it. So that's just one way to identify these types of people. Now, another way to identify these types of people is in the fact that they use the word we so much, but they never tell you who we is, because we is really an I, but they want to pretend that they are collaborative. Ooh, child. Collaboration is one of the words that they love to do, okay? They stay collaborating with a motherfucker. Do you know why they collaborate? Because they don't want to do all the work. But they're not really collaborating. What they're really doing is using your name. They're really using your work. They're really using the ethic. They're really using all of the energy of other people, which is why you see all they want to do, and this is another word, this is another way you can tell it, is coalesce. They just want to they want to bring people together. They want to stay networking, honey. Oh, girl, child, honey, baby, sir. They just love to do that. You know why? Because it allows them to talk. It allows them to peacock. It allows them to be seen. Yet they do no real work behind the scenes. And if they do any real work, it's probably off of the back of someone else. So I just want you to clearly understand that this happens in families, right? You know, the person that wants to claim the whole entire meal that brought the store-bought cake, and they didn't bring anything else but their motherfucking appetite. Yeah, this happens in families. This happens in business situations where you have somebody that has a title, yet when you look at the work, it's really not there, or the team's doing it. This happens in friendship relationships where someone wants to be in charge of everything, yet nothing, and doesn't make any real decisions, but wants to lead the group astray, run amok. So it happens in a lot of different areas. And for me, I just want you to know, I am so tired of these motherfuckers. I just really am. But do you know why we need them? Because what would we talk about if we didn't have them? Oh, shit, we might actually get something accomplished. Whoa, such a novel idea. So I just want you to know that whenever you hear my tone going nice and low like this, you know that there are all kinds of things going on. And I can't give you the high level energy because sometimes I need you to bring it down. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to recognize when you are dealing with one of these types of people, and I want you to act accordingly, because this is when you need to pull back your efforts. This is when you need to allow a person to be in a situation where they can do the things that they need to do on their own. So this is what I need you to do. Allow them to do what they need to do on their own, and then see how successful they are without you. So this can be a form of quiet quitting, if you will, because you still have things to do, right? And you still are the person that you are with your work ethic and all of the great ideas and creativity. And what it does when people are putting you in this position is it causes your level of creativity to diminish. It causes your engagement to go to basically nil, right? Because you don't actually want to engage anymore. And things that you were overly enthusiastic about, now you find yourself saying, I probably shouldn't give that extra effort. And you probably shouldn't. So I just want you to recognize this and just understand that it is okay for you to pull back when you see that you are in situations with people who are not doing what they said they would do. Situations where people are claiming to be something that they are not. It is time for you to then step out of that shadow and do what you need to do for you to be independently successful. Because we have us to worry about, so we cannot continue to allow these types of people to throw our energy off in such a way that our desire is lacking, because we have so much to give. And I know somebody out there is feeling this episode right now. You are in a situation where exactly what I have said is exactly what you are experiencing, and you're trying to really figure out, well, should I keep on doing what I said that I was going to do? And let me tell you where you end up feeling guilty. You feel like, well, I committed to this thing, this relationship, this project, whatever it is. And so I want to give my best. But let me tell you something. These motherfuckers are not giving their best. They are smile and wave boy type of people. Smile and wave. Make it look good from the outside. But the logistics of the things that you know, the relationships that you have built are worth more than worrying about those people. So when you feel compelled to do too fucking much, bring it on back down and realize that you don't have to, and that what you have to offer is so much more. And there is another place, there's another person, another organization, another relationship that will appreciate you for all the things that you do. So I want to tell you right now that if nobody else appreciates you right now, baby, I do. I appreciate you. And I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Real Ass Affirmations, because sometimes we have to sit down and be calm, and we have to reassess who we are aligning ourselves with, friends, family, foes, and all of the fuckery that goes along with it. So enjoy this. Make sure that you continue to listen to Real Ass Affirmations, and that you always give it to the people. Hey there, it's Chisa Penix Brown. I am your favorite mental wealth lifestylist, and I'm also the host of the Real Ass Affirmations podcast. And I want to let you know, podcasts cost money. Now, you might get them for free, which is a great thing, but I have to pay in order to make sure that you have all this great content. And I want to be able to keep doing that. But I would love to be able to get your support in order to make that continue to happen. So you can go to buymeacoffee.com/RA affirmations, and you can donate on a, whenever you feel like it basis, or you can donate on a monthly basis and become a subscriber. So whichever thing floats your boat is going to be happy and make me happy, and we'll all be happy together, because I'm going to keep on giving you these great Real Ass Affirmations, and you'll be able to support with not only your listens, but also with your dollars. And I appreciate every dime. So make sure you give it to the people, literally, so we can keep on giving you these Real Ass Affirmations.